Hello, my friends, and welcome. Welcome to another fountain pen review. This time I have for you a calligraphy pen made by LAMY from Germany. Today we are going to talk about this beautiful LAMY Joy. You might find this model quite familiar. This is because it shares design elements with the Safari model, but it features a longer tapered barrel and this general design of a desk pen. Practically, the grip section is identical to the triangle grip of the Safari, All Star, and Vista Lamis. This calligraphy fountain pen is available in three sizes of the nibs. In this particular case, let me zoom on it because I want to show you. It has engraved in it, or not really engraved, but more painted. It is 1.5 lamy, and I don't know if I can show you in this lighting. It is quite faded away, but it's also available in 1.1 millimeters, this size 1.5 millimeters, or 1.9 millimeters. They're all stub nibs. You can see the ending, the tines are cut off. But this particular nib can be swapped with the rest of the Lamy Z50 nibs. So you can fit this with other types of nibs. Practically, the Lamy Joy comes with this ink cartridge from Lamy, but you can also fit the Lamy Z24 converter to it. Nice features that reminds us of the design from Safari. Maybe you know that the Safari model was first premiered in the year 1980, and it became a great success. This particular model is available in three color combinations. So this model that I hold in my hand is called LAMY Joy Black, and you can see it is made from shiny black plastic with this red finial at the end of the barrel and this matching red clip. It's interesting that on the barrel we have Germany on one side and on the other side the LAMY logo. But guys, it is also available in the LAMY Joy All. It is the aluminium version of the Joy. It has a matte plastic barrel, a silver aluminium cap with a black wire clip, and also LAMY Joy White that is made from shiny white plastic with a light gray finial on the barrel and trim ring between the section and barrel. It is interesting when you uncap this fountain pen. Although we have a rounded cap, it can be posted. Quite interesting. And look, guys, it holds. But I read on some forums that it wasn't designed for this. So practically one can place the cap at the end, but it wasn't designed to post. And in time, this quite sharp part, will damage the inner parts of the cap. So just use it as a desk pen. It wasn't meant, although it has this clip, You can't put it on your shirt pocket. So it's just an interesting design element. But in general, you can use it on your desk. This grip section that is present also on the Safari models, it gives you a nice advantage in using it as good as you can when you write. Some people use it from this part and some prefer to use it on this part. So it's quite a nice feel. It is quite light and I will leave its dimensions on the screen. And after that, guys, we will do the writing sample. Well, when I bought this pen, it was delivered with this ink cartridge, and I was surprised that it still writes, so it hasn't dried. After all this time, it was unused. I look on some sites, this fountain pen is available new at an affordable price of $28, and I paid for mine approximately $18, to be exact 75 lays or 15.22 euros or 18.56 American dollars, so including the shipping, and I'm quite pleased. You must know that it is for the first time that I will write with this fountain pen. I just scribbled a little bit to see if the ink is still working from the cartridge. Now, guys, I will do the writing sample. For the writing sample, I have this piece of paper here. And before I will start, guys, let me allow me to change the angle of the camera. Yes, I think now it's okay. I will try to write with it with large characters for you to see. So this is a LAMY Joy, the so-called black version. It is fitted with a steel nib. It is a stub nib. It has 1.5 millimeters, but you can also have it in 1.1 millimeters or 1.9 millimeters. And I don't think it's expensive, approximately if you buy it new 14 American dollars, so quite, let's say, affordable. You can use it with cartridges or the ink converter from LAMY, and I believe it is the model Z24, and I think it is not so expensive, around $7 if I'm not mistaken. I've just researched this data recently on Google, and they stuck to my mind, and I think you will find this information quite useful. So this model, by the way, new, I think it cost around 28 American dollars, and I paid for mine 75 lays, which means I paid 15.22 euros or 18.56 American dollars. Of course, it is a stub nib, a steel nib, but why not? Let's do all the tests I do on regular writing sessions, so including the flex. I'm not sensing no flex. Let me do the pressure and a little bit of pressure. No line variance. Of course, being a stub nib, you can use it quite well, and if it doesn't have flex, you can do thick lines, but also this type of lines. So it's quite nice. Let me show you when I do the words test. When I write like this, you can see it's quite thick, and when I do like this, look how the difference. So you can play with this fountain pen. It's a creative fountain pen, and I've seen a phrase that describes perfectly, made by the marketing department of LAMY, of course, but we will reach that phrase in a moment. Okay, let me see if it is possible to reverse write with it. Reverse writing. Well, I'm quite pleased. In reverse writing, no scratches and no ink loss. What can I say? Maybe an F from fine. Okay, it does reverse write, so it's a good point. Okay, let me see. Let me do a signature. Nice way to do a signature. It appears I've done all the testing, and let me tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So quite a nice writer, guys, and I like it a lot. I'm I'm pleased with it. Unfortunately, in my collection, I don't have Olami Safari, just a knockoff of Olami Safari. I'm not so sure if. Okay, I will show it to you. I'm not. What can I say? Maybe you think it's a sacrilege. Why to bring a copy, a Chinese copy? But it has also borrowed some design elements. And why not? Let me show it to you. This is the Chinese copy of a Lamy Safari. Definitely, you can see the same type of clip, the same ink windows, but I want to show you the grip section. And maybe in these colors, they are more defined, these spaces here. What can I say? Chinese copy, €1 fountain pen. So approximately, I don't know, $2. But I want to show you the grip section, and the fact that at the part of the feed we have this cylindrical type, and this we have this, you can see, for easy grip point. If I reached this copy, I'm surprised of this thermically effect of the steel. It is like a rainbow, and I will show it to you. Of course, this has been reviewed on my channel. You can find it at my old videos, and I think I called it the rainbow fountain pen. Let me leave this aside, and let's return to this beauty. I've omitted to mention that we have also a red element at the top of the cap. It gives a little nice contrast between the black and the red. It reminds me of the Rouge et Noir model from the Mont Blanc, or it is just a famous novel written by Stendhal, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I deviate. So, guys, remember that I told you I found on the official Lamy site a phrase that I think it is quite nice for this fountain pen, and they describe it like the ideal writing instrument for the perfect expression of personality and individuality. The LAMY Joy is the calligraphy fountain pen that actually encourages creative writing. Its three different nib widths guarantee more expressive daily handwriting, while mastering sophisticated calligraphic work. And yes, they are not just fancy words, they describe good the feeling of this fountain pen. And the name of it, Joy, yes, it brings you joys. You want to play with it, you want to see how you can um, use it. They are quite fun, so look, I can do a really line like this or a line like this. It's quite interesting. Of course, you can draw with it, you can abuse it if you want. Remember, guys, a nib costs around $14. I don't like to abuse my writing instruments, but some of us tend to bring them to their limits to see how flexible or how malleable the nib is. Guys, thank you for your time. I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you did, please subscribe to my channel to support my activity. I want to wish you to have a nice day wherever you are. I want to thank you for your time. We will see each other at the next episode. Till then, please take care of yourselves and enjoy your fountain pens. Bye bye, guys.